Sean, a patriot from Austin, Texas, turned 46 today. He woke up expecting a normal day, maybe some taco, rice and cheese, and some YouTube, but his girlfriend Raquel had other plans.
Surprise, we're going fishing in Florida.
Sean was thrilled. He loved the ocean. Raquel had booked them a beautiful hotel room with a balcony overlooking the ocean.
Wow, I can see the beach from here. Sean pulled Raquel close and thanked her with a kiss and a squeeze on her butt. She had booked the fishing trip for later in the week. This birthday was already shaping up to be one he would never forget.
The hotel was located near a bustling street full of restaurants and shops. Raquel noticed a place called Biggins. It looked like a strip bar. She knew Ray would love it.
Maybe we can check out Biggins later.
Let's explore some other places first.
Raquel led Sean down a side street. It was a little quieter here, with charming cafes and beach bars. They stopped at a cozy cafe where the smell of freshly brewed coffee filled the air. They ordered iced lattes and pastries and sat at a table outside, enjoying the warm Florida sunshine. Sean found himself captivated by the mangy pigeons pecking at pieces of pastry under the tables. The vibrant colors of the street art and the tantalizing aromas from the cafes were a sensory delight. He realized that Raquel's idea of exploring the quieter parts of town was a pleasant surprise.
Thank you, Raquel. This is great.
He held Raquel's hand, thankful for her thoughtfulness and their shared joy of discovering hidden gems. Over the next few days, Sean, Raquel and Ray explored Fort Lauderdale. They people-watched while walking along the beach. The warm sand cushioned their every step. The sound of waves crashing was music to their ears. They sipped on a cold beer while watching some beach volleyball. They swam in the 100-degree ocean, feeling like they swam in a warm bath. One evening, they found the Bubba Gump Shrimp Company. The aroma of grilled fish and garlic wafted through the air. They ordered the giant platter of fried shrimp, crab legs, fried calamari, and a side of garlic bread. Served with a hefty bowl of lemons, a melted butter, and a couple of drinks. Sean savored a tall Samuel Adams. Raquel enjoyed a cucumber margarita, and Ray a tall Modelo. They laughed late into the night, agreeing it was the best seafood ever. The day of the fishing trip arrived. Sean could barely contain his excitement. He loved fishing. It was his way of connecting with nature and finding peace. He was eager to experience deep-sea fishing in the Atlantic Ocean. Raquel had booked a fishing trip with a local captain named Jack. Captain Jack was a seasoned fisherman who said he knew where all the best spots were. They arrived at the marina in Jupiter early in the morning. The sun was just beginning to peek over the horizon. The air was filled with the sounds of seagulls and the smell of salt water and diesel. Captain Jack was waiting for them on his boat, a 21-foot tidewater named the Susan Ann.
Welcome aboard, ready for a great day of fishing. Rule number 1. If you let go of the rod, you pay for it.
As they boarded the boat, they were greeted by the first mate, a wiry man named Pistol Pete. True to his name, Pistol Pete had a cigarette dangling from his lips and squinted at them from beneath a worn, salty baseball cap.
Hope you're all ready to catch some big ones today, and remember, don't let go of the rod.
Happy birthday, Sean. Ready to reel in some monsters?
Ray, this is awesome. Thank you, babe. This is the best birthday ever.
With everyone on board, Captain Jack started the engine, and the Susan Ann set off into the vast expanse of the Atlantic Ocean. The sun was shining, the sky was blue, and the promise of a day filled with adventure hung thick in the air. However, they soon discovered that the bathroom on the boat was just a 5-gallon Home Depot bucket. Not the bathroom the website had promised. They were on a mission to catch the legendary Goliath grouper, a true giant badass of the sea. As the Susan Ann headed further out to sea, the waves grew larger. The boat began to rock back and forth. Raquel, who doesn't do well with motion sickness, started to feel queasy. Her stomach churned with the motion of the boat. She tried to focus on the horizon, but it didn't help.
Are you all right, Raquel?
I don't feel so good.
Captain Jack quickly handed Sean a big yellow beanbag to give to Raquel. Sean helped Raquel settle onto it. He got her a bottle of water and some crackers. He knew that an empty stomach could make seasickness worse. He stayed by her side, rubbing her back and neck, whispering reassuring words.
The water's a little rough due to a recent storm. I'll take it slow. The ride will be smoother once we reach our fishing spot.
To make matters worse, they realized they had forgotten to bring sunscreen. The Florida sun was relentless. It beat down on them as they were underway. They knew they would be sunburned by the end of the day. But for now, the priority was to get Raquel feeling better.
Hey! I remember, do not let go. The reminder echoed in their minds as they held on tightly.
With Raquel resting while Sean holds the puke bucket, Ray turned his attention to the task at hand. Fishing. Captain Jack had taken them to a shipwreck, a prime location. He assured them that the wreck below were teeming with giants. Ray, eager to catch the first fish, was the first to drop his line. His rod bent almost double as he struggled with it. The line zipped back and forth, cutting through the water. He reeled with all his might, grunting with effort. But just as he thought he had the fish close, the line busted.
Shit. The line broke. Shit.
Ray exclaimed, a mix of disappointment and disbelief in his voice.
Don't worry, Ray. There are plenty more fish in the sea.
Pistol Pete, who had been silently observing from the sidelines, puffed a cloud of smoke and muttered,
Damn, your drag was too tight.
Undeterred, Ray baited his hook again with half of a bonito and dropped his line back into the water with renewed determination. 2 hours passed. Sean watched Ray get bite after bite while he sat there taking care of Raquel. All three shared stories, jokes, and sipped on bottled water. The sun was high in the sky now, and the heat was intense. They were all getting sunburned, despite their best efforts to shield themselves. Sean, who had been taking care of Raquel throughout the trip, suddenly felt a powerful tug on his line. His heart skipped a beat. He had a fish, and it was a big one.
This is it!
He yelled, his adrenaline surging. The fish fought back with all its might, pulling the line taut and threatening to drag Sean overboard. The reel screamed as the fish made a run for it, then doing a flip out of water. Sean held on tight, his muscles burning with exertion. He refused to let go. He battled the fish for what felt like an eternity. Finally, after an intense struggle, the fish surfaced. It was a black-tip shark. It thrashed about in the water, its sharp teeth bared. Captain Jack sprang into action. He skillfully maneuvered the boat, ensuring Sean had the best angle. Pistol Pete grabbed a gaff and secured the shark. With a final heave, they hauled the shark onto the deck. Everyone cheered, relieved and exhilarated. Sean, exhausted but triumphant, admired his catch. It was the first blacktip he had ever caught. He couldn't wait to tell everyone back home.
Not bad, man.
Ray said, impressed and jealous inside. Even Pistol Pete cracked a rare smile and gave Sean 2 thumbs up. As the sun began its descent, casting long shadows across the water, the Susan Ann turned back towards the marina. They were all sunburned, exhausted, and satisfied. Raquel, feeling much better now, managed a weak smile as she snapped a photo of Sean and his trophy catch. Back at the dock, they said goodbye to Captain Jack and Pistol Pete. They promised to return for another fishing adventure soon. Sean decided to keep the shark. He planned to pack it on ice for the flight home and have a giant fish fry, along with mounting its jaws on a board. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more adventures.